David Corson, Sunday, June 29th, 2025. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. And smile on your face, positive thought. It's a little past 8 o'clock. It's my birthday today. Turned 62. And just a mellow day. Sure, just another day. Anyway, this is our owl. This is our owl. We stuck him up here to scare all the coyotes and whoever away. We stuck him up here on the up on the post. Yeah, see, there's the owl. Anyway, yep, birthday, 62. Get my Social Security. Actually, I took my Social Security this year. And I talked to people, hey, you take it later, you take it, you don't even know if it's going to be around. I took it. It's going to help me pay my house off, make things easy on me. I worked my tail off for it. I took it. And just today, the Senate passed a bill. I'm not going to tax Social Security. So actually what I'm going to get, I'm even going to get more once it gets, the president signs it. So DJT, you can go for it. I'll take that money. I earned it. So anyway, feels good. Yeah, I'm a senior citizen. Can get the early bird special and all that good stuff. But just another day. Slept in and got up, and I built two credenzas that my wife had ordered. We put them up in my in our media room, and we hung this big thing in our up our stairs, and we're just getting things done around the house. It was kind of a beautiful day, and now it's a little cloudy, and so the start of the short 4th of July holiday week. Got tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to get things done. Thursday's a wash. Friday, July 4th. Happy 249th birthday to the good old USA. And then enjoy the weekend. And then start Q3, first month, July, in a couple of days. And the dog days of summer. Before you know, it's going to be in the summer. And then Indian summer down here in Georgia, which is beautiful. The humidity will leave, and then before you know, it's the end of the year, and boom, go into 2026. But yep, tomorrow marks June 30th, so it's the 6-month mark, halfway through the year. You can look back and assess how you did in your first 6 months, and if you've been, inputting your data like I've been doing every day, you can look back and see what you did right. See where you have to improve, see where you have to increase whatever words you're working on, see where we're right on target, a little more, a little less. But all in all, if you were consistent and you did it day in and day out, you have about 180 some odd days of input on yourself that you can look back on and say, wow, yeah, I did that. And hey, that was a really good day. There, it could have been a little better. There, it was right on. But every day is an adventure. Every day is going to be different. Some days are going to be better than others. But as long as you're consistent and you're staying positive, moving forward with your blinders on, crossing those things off your to-do list, making sure you're getting up early, starting your day off with a positive action, making your bed, going through your day, and then finishing on a positive note, making sure your body's getting rest. Get it that 6 to 8 hours that it needs. I get about 6.5. And man, I'm telling you, you'll have an amazing life. And an amazing another 6 months if you continue on. And if you haven't started, no better time than the present to get it done. My birthday wish, hey, I just want to be able to make the best of it. And, be the best and forget the rest. That's all I got to say. Have fun. Life is short. And you just never know when your time's up. And, I'm in probably the last third period. Maybe it's going into the third quarter or the fourth quarter of my life. And before you know it, I'll just be another name in the history book, But it felt good. Hey, I feel 62. I was 62 today, but I feel 26. I'm not as fast as I was, but I can still bring it on the lacrosse field. I can still bring it on the ice hockey field. I can still do it on the taekwondo mat. I still have a nice pace when I'm out there doing my gig. And I'm continuing on. So, all in all, I'm a little more grayer. I'm going to shave my head off because it's really, really hot. So this will probably want to be the last videos you see me with some long hair for the summer. But it's time for the crew cut time. Give my beard a little shave. And all in all, that's what I did on my birthday. It was kind of mellow. I'm gonna light my cake. My wife made me a chocolate icing with some vanilla inside, and gonna have some ice cream and relax, hang with the pups, and get ready for a short, long week, if you know what I mean. But hey, hope you're having a great day. Hope you had an awesome Saturday night, awesome Sunday. You still got some time left in this Sunday to, leave it all out there on the field. And then, you know what you need to do tomorrow, man. You got to get up early. Like I said, start your day off. 5 a.m., 6 a.m. club, whatever it is. Get more done before people even get up between 8 and 9. And then go out and kick tail. Remember, get in the shower, put your game face on, dress for success, have a great breakfast, go through your day, have a nice lunch, knick-knack through the afternoon, have an awesome dinner, and then have, spend time with family and friends, and get ready for another day. And, repeating that cycle. In fact, cycle is my word of the day. Yeah, not cycle like bicycle, like cycle like start, halftime, finish, assess, repeat. It's kind of like life. Birth, live, get old, pass, and hopefully, you have 9 lives and you're started over again in another vision of yourself. But, cycle is such a cool word because, once again, it's a connector word. It means taking action. You can assess your cycle. You repeat, you look at it. Just like going through your Monday through your Friday. It's a cycle. You get up Monday, you start your day, your week out on a positive note. Tuesday, you really work your tail off. Monday's kind of a wind-up day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in a normal week, that's where you kick ass. And then Friday's a wind-down day. And then Saturday and Sunday, hey, if you don't have to work, don't work. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Family, friends, do stuff, etc. And then get ready again and you cycle. Cycle in ice hockey, you get down in the corner and they keep passing the puck. You keep getting these guys out of their rhythm, and then eventually someone's going to be open, boom, you make the pass, boom, score a goal. Cycling is just a really cool in hockey. Same thing in basketball. They do it in soccer. But cycling in hockey, it's a really cool way because you can apply it to life. You can watch it in action. They keep moving it. You're always moving. You're always moving forward or around. The other guy's filling your shoes. You can come back. I'm telling you, cycle in hockey is just like life. And, sometimes you score, sometimes you don't. But you know what? You go back, you get the puck, you go back again, man. It's just a really good word to have in your verbiage. Business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing, cycle. It can affect your outcome if you're going to cross the finish line first, second, third, or wherever. And remember, you never lose. It's always a W or an L. L for learning on the scoreboard. Okay, because the scoreboard tells the story. You don't have to yak and tell how great you are. You just let the scoreboard do your act. Talk about how you did in the game. All right. So, like in the athletic field, doesn't matter what you're playing, you always have to cycle. All right. And if you're not doing well, you take a time out, you contemplate, you ponder, you assess, you tweak your game plan, and then you go out and you do it again, or you finish the game, and then you kind of look at the scoreboard and see where you're at. So, cycle in athletics, strategic to the, if you're going to be, if you win, you learn. And there's nothing wrong with either one of them because they're both positive for you. Business, cycle. Business is a cycle. You launch a product, you have to go through R&D, all the investment, you hire the people, get all your infrastructure in place, then you go out and you go out there and let the public know whether you're B2B or B2C, that's business to business or business to consumer. And you can throw things out there. You look at your revenue, you drive revenue, you put money in the bank, you look, and then you see what your competition's doing, how they're reacting to you, and then you figure out what you're doing, what you did right, what you learned, what you need to tweak, and then you keep going. And then eventually you hit the finish line, and then you cycle and you repeat and you do it again, but you do it better. Because you've learned all these different things during the way. Had a lot of wins, a lot of learns. Man, cycling business, it's got to be part of your verbiage. It's so important. All right? And relationships. Oh, yeah. Cycle. Because you start with asking someone out on a date. You maybe get the date right away. Maybe you have to go through multiple times of getting rejection, but the first no is always not the reason why you're not getting a no. You always have to keep asking and asking. Eventually, you get it. Then you cycle into that. Okay, you go to breakfast. You have a cup of coffee. You meet them from lunch. You go to dinner. Then you have a couple other ones, and then you find out, hey, is that person for you or not? And if so, great. If not, hey, at least you found out, and then you can cycle back to the beginning. Go after someone else. All right. That's what relationships are all about. And then, you keep cycling. Then you find that person. Then you cycle. You go through that whole cycle of dating, getting serious, getting married, building a life together. Maybe you're going to have kids. Then you have kids, and then your whole life changes, and then everything else, and you go through a cycle. My cycle right now, I'm at my empty nester cycle. I've got some dogs. My son's, successful. He's out on his own. We're doing our thing. And now I'm gonna, I'm still a publisher, but I'm cycling. I'm gonna be a builder now too. And I've got a couple other things that are in the, they're just about ready to launch. I can't really tell you about, but I got a couple other things on the stove that are ready to pop, and are ready to, pour it out and put it on the plate and see what people think. If they're gonna like that meal or not. So cycling is just so cool in relationships, and it's not just personal. It's just that casual contact that you have day in and day out with people that you don't even know. That little 3-minute conversation, or just having that little interaction, cycling through that and looking back and say, hey, you know what? Even though I talked to that person for only like 30 seconds, I picked up something from that person. Maybe it's not the way to talk to someone. Maybe it's something that they said that just kind of stuck with you. You can always learn something from someone. It doesn't matter if they're nobody or someone that you know, or a casual contact. Like I said, it could be anything. But I'm telling you, cycling in relationships, both business and just casual communication, people that you make contact with every day, it is so important, into, going through life, learning, adjusting, adaptations, all of those things. So important. Relationships. You can learn so much from people that you don't even know that you can take things from. And then sleep. You got to cycle, man. Your body goes through a cycle in a 24-hour period. It gets up. It works all day. You feed it several times. You treat it like a pet. You treat your body like a pet. You want to give it all the best nutrients and the rest it needs, and the attention and the maintenance. And then you do it again every day. You cycle with your body every day, even though you don't know it. Man, that's what life's all about. You cycle. You get up, you go through your day, and then you finish up, you get resting, and then you do it again. And if you take care of your body, as long as you're breathing, it'll kick ass for you every day. Whether you're having a tremendous day of things getting done, or just a mellow day like today. I mean, I was busy, but I was happy. Listen, I'm 62. I have a ton of birthdays. Birthdays are cool, but hey, I'm glad my mom had me on my birthday. My mom, she just went to Portugal with her boyfriend. She just sold her house in Dayton. Got the most, way top of the line price for her house. I'm so happy for her. And she's going to build another house out in Flagstaff. Flagstaff in the summer, Cave Creek in the winter. It's a 2-hour ride north of North Phoenix. So, and she's happy. She's dating a guy. He's Bob's a good guy. That was the name of my dad too. It's really weird. My dad's name was Bob. His name's Bob. It's just crazy. But hey, cycling is just so important. In general. But I'm telling you, your body. Getting back to your body. Hey, cycle. Make sure it gets you. I've been working all year on sleeping. So if I get my 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep, man, my body just does it for me. And if there's something in cycling that I didn't mention in a 24-hour period in business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing, work on cycling on that too. And you will see a change in yourself. And if you work on that every day, every week, every month, for the remainder of the year, all the way to December 31st, you will see a change in yourself. All right? You'll be able to look in the mirror, and you'll be able to say, hey, man, I see a difference in you. People are going to be like, there's something different about you. What have you done? And you can just say, yeah, man, I've been working on cycling. So it's just really, really a cool word to have. It should be part of your repertoire every day. And especially if you're going through life. Cycling in life, man, it just is a cycle. That's what life is. So you might as well be a master at it. All right? But that's what I'm thinking. It's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put it up here in your knowledge vault on a shelf. It's getting full. It's 6 months full of words I've given to you, and just work on them. And if you don't like cycle, work on another word. Work on several words. I'm just working on getting sleep this year, but I'm learning every one of these words. I learn stuff too, because I think about how can I apply it? How can I get better? How can I be better? How can I get more out of my day? How can I make the best use of my time? Be productive. All right. No negativity allowed. Okay, it's your responsibility to make it positive or negative. Remember, if you start the day with a positive and you end the day with a positive, you're going to wake up with the positive attitude, and you're going to have that much better of a day in and day out. All right? That's the way you got to live your life. All right? So, listen, I appreciate y'all out there. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have an awesome Monday tomorrow. Remember, get up early. You'll thank me. And you get in that routine, man, that cycle. It's awesome. I can't tell you, man. It's changed my life. And be consistent. Don't miss a day. The day you don't want to do something, this day you have to do it. That's what my black belt instructor told me all the time. All right? And it's so, so true. So that's my word, cycle. So listen, I appreciate you all out there. Be safe. Take action. Cycle. I'll see you tomorrow.